Best Anthony Kiedis quotes and sayings. Anthony Kiedis, American singer, born 1962. Don't forget subscribe. Sometimes life's so much cooler when you just don't know any better, and all the painful lessons have not hammered your head open yet. My days are whatever I want them to be. I don't even know what words to use to talk about the music industry anymore. But the business has changed a lot. The methods of releasing music. I inherited my father's insatiable desire to meet all the beautiful girls in the world. What I've realized over the years is that I have some pretty good friends. What doesn't kill you only makes your book longer. You know I love pot, and I love beer, but I am totally sober, just because it completely stopped working for me. It seems like the chaos of this world is accelerating, but so is the beauty and the consciousness of more and more people. We've just learned how to balance ourselves a little better so that we're happier way more of the time than not, and you know, being happy is a radical and desirable act if you ask me. Well, I get excited about music. I think people that have fear that, oh, if I have a kid, I won't be able to do this and I won't be able to do that. It's kind of the opposite. It really gives you energy. It makes people better. I think there is always going to be inspired music, and there are always going to be inspired listeners, and there is always going to be an inspired method of getting it from A to B. I have a few friends that I think would go to bat for me no matter what. Flea is definitely one of them. Gateaway is one of them. You know, I like to climb trees and ride bikes and play. I would have to say the person with whom I am most in love is definitely my son, Everly Bear. Although I'm his dad, I'm also his friend. I think I'm still figuring out how to be a little less selfish. We did that with people like Chris Rock, Woody Harrelson, and the environmentalist Julia Butterfly Hill. I have to laugh at myself. I like the idea of defying the convention of what it is to be in your 40s, or 50s, or 60s. I know my dad is a big internet freak, and he's been known to be a WikiLeaker. Personally, I am stuck with one foot in the past and one foot in the present. I find it hard to meet the right woman as people assume I'm a certain type of person, which I'm not. I was a little self-centered gutter punk in the early 1980s, and all I wanted to do was diss everybody. I didn't really get to Led Zeppelin until I was in my 20s. If you want to get along with somebody, let them be right, and it will last longer. The road is not a problem. I think art is inherently nonviolent, and it actually occupies your mind with creation rather than destruction. I'm not a true vegan. I discovered surfing, which I absolutely fell in love with. That feels good and kind of keeps your body aligned, so does the salt water. I know whatever my father did, in his own way, he still loved me. In terms of having high hopes that the level of consciousness will get higher and higher. Also, we're all actually different blood types, and we have one represented by each guy in the band. Now I can look back and say I actually like the upbringing I had, and my father was very attentive and a great educator. I'm probably not long-term relationship material for now. 4 years into the life of my son, I realize I'm so in love with him, and he's so in love with me that if I don't find that lifelong partner out there, it's okay. I've acclimated to the music while exercising thing. The fact my relationship with my son is so good makes me forgiving of my father and also appreciative. Thanks for watching. Don't forget subscribe.